All right, guys. Name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and guys, I'm being real right now. We have, like, I've said this a lot, man, and like, this is something that I know I made a video on this like a year and a half ago talking about this. We are finally getting a unit. You already saw it in the title. We're finally getting Tapion, man. We are finally doing it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is actually happening, just because I felt like he was a character that would get overlooked for forever. And he kind of did. We're closing in on the 3 year for this. But anyways, the Christmas festivities have basically been announced for the JP version. The global one still hasn't been announced. We'll talk about that in a second, as well as the world tournament. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today. So before I hop in, if you're new to the channel, you enjoy seeing this far, even though we're like literally 10 seconds into this, consider going down there right now, hitting that red subscribe button, joining the Nano fam today, as well as consider hitting a like button for Tapion, my dude Tapion, finally coming to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So let's go ahead, let's click on this real quick. Santa Roshi is back, guys. Santa Roshi is friggin' back. Now, if you guys weren't around for last year on either version, basically, because they were there on both, he is basically, not basically, he's literally an Elder Kai. He increases super attack. So we're going to have the opportunity to pull some of him, to get some of him, and we'll talk about that in a second. But before I actually begin all of this, I need to give a huge, I mean, an incredibly huge shout out, especially for the videos today, because we just talked about the Elder campaign a little earlier today, which we don't really intend to talk about that now, but basically the LR androids are getting a second campaign similar to that of the Goku. But now then we have more news. So huge shout out to Koala-san for the translations over in the Dokkan subreddit. I will put a link to the Dokkan subreddit down below. Gotta give credit where credit is due. So anyways, Koala-san, if you ever watch the videos, man, I'm telling you right now, thank you so much, man. You make these translations so much better, because your translations are so much better than just using Google Translate. So, dude, I'm telling you, I appreciate it. So, hopping in real quick. He's even translated all of this for us. It's so beautiful. Again, a link to that will be down below. Seriously, thank you so much, man. But get Dragon Stones every day during this campaign with the Christmas login bonus event. But right here it says on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, you get an extra large amount of Dragon Stones for logging in on those days. So I don't know. We don't know obviously how many they're going to be necessarily. This actually all starts on the 14th. If you scroll down here, well, some of it starts on the 14th. Some of it doesn't start until the 19th. But this all starts, the login bonuses anyway, all start on the 14th. So if you haven't hopped into JP in a while, / if you haven't began JP, it might be a fun time to just do it. You don't have to invest any money into it. You just hop in, get some login Dragon Stones, and then Dragon Stone bonuses, and then on the 23rd, 24th, 25th, we're apparently going to get an even larger amount than normal. I'm hoping that this is a little bit more than just like 1 a day or something like that, and then on those days they bump it up to like 5 a day. We'll have to wait, we'll have to see. We don't know a whole lot about that right now, but anyways, let's continue on. We have a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna hung up on these specific things, but let's continue on through today's video, guys. So on top of that, you'll be able to receive a God Dragon Stone 3, which is what it's talking about right here, which is actually the red one, where you could, let's see, the red one was used for the AGL SSJ3 Goku, the Tech Perfect Cell, the Strength Broly, the let's see, what is the Ultimate Gohan, and then Physical Final Form Frieza, Full Power Final Form Frieza, who I'm hoping gets the next Extreme Z Awakening, but we'll have to wait, we'll have to see. Anyways, get one of these from a login bonus. So no, you don't have to spend anything. So if you just log into JP right now, starting tomorrow, you will get this red Dragon Stone you can use for one of those guys. Now, they could, I guess, change something up. We'll get to that in a second, too. That can be used to pick a character of choice from a select pool. Don't forget to log in every day. Then moving down here, and there will be a Dokkan event with the Sealed Phantom Demon, obviously referencing Hirudegarn, which hopefully I'm saying his name correctly today. I used to never pronounce the R in his name. I used to just say Hirudegarn. I didn't literally say any R. So hopefully, which I've gotten flack for in the past, hopefully today we're saying it correctly. Hirudegarn, I think. Anyways, we'll continue on. There will also be a story event at the same time where you can get items that are useful in the Dokkan event. Not to forget that there is a Holy Dragon Carnival that has a couple of new characters in it, obviously being Tapion. Be excited for the campaign on the Holy Night. Let's enjoy this Christmas. So now then, the first thing obviously being the login. Now, something here that's also exciting is that there are those candy cane trading items in there. Are you kidding me? Those offer so much training XP. I don't remember if we got any on the JP version last year. I can't fully remember, but I do still have some hanging out on my global account. I did just run out of, I think, AGL ones the other day, but it still have some. It's one of those things where like the Santa Roshi and then those things, and I still have some of the Android ones too.
But like the exclusive items and characters and stuff like that, like I definitely try to get those and then just like hang on to them, just because like I do not like not having like exclusively timed things. And I didn't fully know if Santa Roshis would come back. They are coming back, and I will say that last year it was so difficult for me to finally feed in my last Santa Roshi. I was just like, oh my gosh, I need this super attack 10 right now, but I really want to save this character, but I need this super attack 10 like right now. Do I really get rid of an exclusive Santa Roshi from this Christmas event? Ugh! And it like killed me, but that's besides the point. Anyways, getting those back. I don't know how that went on to that tangent, but anyways, if you guys save those items like I do, feel free to let me know down below. And then moving past that, this is going to be the Holy Dragon Carnival Festival, which is anyway, I guess they're doing that because obviously it's the Christmas event, and you're getting Santa Roshis, getting 2 of them for every multi that you do. But that does show that Tapion is not a Dokkan Festival exclusive. He is just going to be a regular SSR. However, he does have a Dokkan Awaken, which we'll talk about in a second too. It is worth noting, I believe that's Tapion's little brother, and then of course that's Tapion. Now, I know Tapion is like a character we've not spent a whole lot of time with, but it's just like on screen time anyway. It's just like I like this character so much. Like I really do. Like I know I say this all the time, but the game just keeps surprising me with the releases that they're doing. And like I'm telling you, Tapion is something I've been wanting in this game for so long. But it does look like he's gonna have the grade 8 mechanic where Hirudegarn will come out and you'll probably have a turn or 2 playing as him. I obviously don't know if that's gonna be the case, but it does look that way since they literally on purpose put him kind of behind him like that right there. Here's the Bluestone exclusive select Dokkan Fest. I assume it'll be the same thing where you go and you purchase the 90 stone that's hopefully been turned into 100 stones worth for the cost of 90, and then you also get the blue stone. So you're basically spending the same amount you normally would, getting a bonus like 10 dragon stones and getting a blue stone to try and grab one of these guys. I don't really know why they haven't updated this for the 120 leads yet. That's kind of a strange one to me because by the time they did this last year, these guys were still fairly new. We didn't even have 120 leads yet, so I'm just kind of surprised, like, or maybe they did that when the 120 leads released at 2 year, but regardless, I feel like they could have thrown in like the first half of the 120 leads for this too, but it is what it is. I mean, you're spending the same amount and you're getting basically just a free SSR, you know you're getting, and you get to choose which one. The only one that I can definitely tell for myself that's going to be beneficial for me is like Omega Shinron, so it is what it is, guys. You basically can get one of those if you don't have one or you want to open up another path. You have an opportunity to do so. What I want to talk about on this is I don't figure they're going to change anything. Obviously, seeing AGL SSJ3 Goku and Tech Perfect Cell, I assume it'll be those same 5. But I just didn't want to say that the other 3, the Ultimate Gohan, the Full Power Frieza, and the Broly would guaranteed be on there since we can't see them, but I can't imagine they would change it. I assume it will be the pretty much exact same thing as we can see up there with the blue Dragon Stone. Moving down here, we actually have the new Dokkan event where you will Dokkan Awaken your Tapion and Hirudegarn. Now, it isn't a Dokkan Fest, but we are getting a Dokkan style event, which is definitely interesting. Number 5, Dokkan event to Dokkan SSR Tapion with Hirudegarn in parentheses. So, oh, okay. So it actually does say it right there. So he is definitely going to be a grade 8 mechanic. That's gonna be so cool. And I remember, I think even Dino and I, Rhypesa and I talked about this earlier this year, and I think he chose that as one of his characters to say he wanted to bring into the game. And he said, like, what if they do something similar to that? And that's what they're doing, which I feel like that was the only way they could really pull that off. Instead of having them obviously as separate characters, is having them built into one. It's gonna be so freaking cool, guys. It's gonna be so freaking cool. I'm so excited about that. Holy crap! Now then, a new story event coming as well, where you will actually, which you can tell, Wrath of the Dragon style Goku right there. But you'll actually be able to get an item, the Flute of Tapion, that is supposed to help you with the actual Dokkan event itself. A new story event where you get Flute of Tapion items that are useful for the new Dokkan event is what it says there. So I don't know fully what that is, but there you go, guys. A new story event, which guess what that means? Even more Dragon Stones, assuming it's more than just one level. I would imagine it's going to be at least like, I think the standards are like, what, like 5 to 10, 5 to 8, somewhere in there. So, I mean, that's still hopefully a fair amount of Dragon Stones on top of all the login bonuses and everything else. The move down here, Turles is coming back. Galactic Crisis is coming back. Mana Cooler is coming back. And then Dragon Stone sells, obviously, for the holiday festival, Christmas festival event. So, anyways, there you go. The last thing I wanted to talk about, too, before we wrapped up is that the World Tournament is back with LRTN. This is something I actually never covered on my channel, which was kind of an interesting one. I just, by the time like I had the opportunity to cover it, it was just kind of old news at that point. But LRTN is the opportunity to pull him or to get him is back because the World Tournament started. They had a weird thing last year where the World Tournament was live for like 4 or 5 hours and they had to close it down, and then that was what the like long maintenance was for last night. But anyway, the 22nd World Tournament is starting, as well as the Christmas festivals have been announced. Now, as far as Global goes, because Global just announced the White Winter login event that ends sometime at the end of next week, I assume we won't hear anything from Global until sometime actually next week, which is fine because Christmas is still almost a full 2 weeks away, Christmas being on a Monday. So yeah, almost a full 2 weeks away, 12 days away from the time I'm filming this right now. So anyways, guys, there you go. A ton of new stuff coming to the JP version, and I'm sure we will get a ton of new stuff, a ton of new announcements coming from the Global. But right now, I'm sure they're morely focused on just getting out the fact that LR Blue is coming like in 2 days. 1 day? 2 days? 2 days, I think. And all of that. So they probably want to get through that, and then they'll probably announce the stuff for Global too. So woo, man, I'm excited, dude. Tapion finally coming to the game. It's friggin' legit. It's friggin' legit. Anyways, one more shout out to Koala-san for the translations today. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new here and you haven't done so yet, hit that red subscribe button, as well as if you also haven't hit that like button, consider doing that too. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.